Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Oh, that's the wrong ad. Roll the intro. Today's video, guys, is being brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. It is America's largest personal injury law firm. If you are looking for a personal injury attorney, size matters. Morgan & Morgan received, handled 20 million phone calls plus in 2023. And when you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you want one that has the backing, the money, and the hands to fight for you. And Morgan & Morgan has that. You can go check them out at forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that's forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, we're talking about Arrigo, I don't even know how the hell you say this, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, down there in Florida. And I'm going to be getting into their review shortly, but I wanted to cover a different issue that we kind of didn't get into heavily in the video we published yesterday. And that's their sales manager, and that's not their GM, but just their sales manager, like messaging their customers to invest in their business. And if they invest in their business that has nothing to do with the car deal, they'll help them get this Demon 170 or acquire a car. Oof. It looks kind of bad. Now, I'm going to be honest. You know, one of the things that I talked with my attorney this morning about the following message. So, as you guys can see, so the guy is basically like, go into business with me, I'll help you get this car, blah, blah, blah. Like, just because somebody has money, right? Is it cool if you want to send them a business idea or a business plan or a business proposal? Is it appropriate? Not really. Not as part of your car deal, because now you kind of feel like I have to hear this guy out so I can get my car, right? But this might be something that the general manager or ownership group doesn't know. And I didn't think about that yesterday. I said, you know what? This is something I had to cover. And I have a feeling, you know, like in other text messages that were posted by Pedro to the customer saying, oh, they won't fire me. I'm their best. I'm their top earner and blah, blah, blah. They're not going to fire me. And then at the same time, talking shit and saying that the general manager is fucking people over. Now, I don't know if the general manager, Poochie, whatever his name is actually fucking people over, or if Pedro just said that. But if either or of those people are still employed by the dealership, you know, in the following days after these videos, I'd be shocked. One or the other is probably going to get fired. I mean, either one side is true or the other side is true. I don't know. Could the GM have nixed the deal because it wasn't good for the dealership? Sure. Could their sales manager or the regular sales manager made promises that couldn't be kept, which put the dealership in a bad light? Yeah. But at that point, then you would think that Pookie would fire Pedro, right? That's what I would think, right? But I don't know. Maybe they're working together. Maybe they're making, playing good cop, bad cop with the customer and saying, like, this guy's an asshole, F this guy. I mean, look, dealers do a lot of scumbag stuff. But this was just something I thought was very interesting. And I had a conversation with somebody from the Secretary of State's office in Florida this evening after I had already uploaded and premiered the other video. And you guys are seeing this video the next day. And they were like, yeah, a sales manager talking to a customer about this while they're also trying to work out a car deal is completely inappropriate and violates all kinds of rules and laws. Now, the dealership's going to be mad that this video's up, but it's facts. The text messages are very clear between your sales manager and the customer. They're not manufactured. They are what they are. You guys have to now act on that information. Are you going to fire the general manager and the sales manager? Are you going to fire the sales manager? Are you going to make the customer whole? That is something that inquiring minds want to know. The people want to know what you're going to do to make the situation right. Me personally, I hope they clean the whole friggin' house. I'm sure the ownership group of this dealership, since they're huge and they sue everybody, is probably going to look at this and be like, damn, they posted facts. They're going to consult with their attorneys, and their attorneys are going to go, yeah, we can send him an email to hold and retain and try to scare the shit out of him. Newsflash, not going to happen. And at that point, I literally call my attorney, and my massive law group that is behind me is going to be like, ha, 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 ha. No. And then we get to do discovery and all that fun stuff, and then I just get to destroy you publicly, heavily. So we'll see. I don't know what they're going to do. I think more than likely this situation is going to cost people their jobs because they did things out of line, in violation of law in the state of Florida, and are continuing to violate the law by holding this guy's money. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So I leave the question to you. Do you guys think it was inappropriate for a manager to message a customer and try to get him to invest in his business while he's trying to work his deal out on his car? And they're kind of like, if you invest in my business, we'll get you a Demon 170. Does that sound a little weird to you? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys very soon on the next one.